Everyone, welcome back again to this channel. And everyone was asking about login, and there must be facing some problems also with login. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a login. Okay, so to do that, I'll just do from the new make login system. Last time I've done the registration, and this time I'm going to do a login system. Okay, so for now, if you haven't make it, and when you click right on login.log/login here, so you will see this one warning: include login.php, fail to open stream, no such file or directory. So this means that inside www folder, login.php is not there, and that is true. We don't have inside this w folder login.php. So what we will do is we'll take this registration file, okay, and then we will save it again, save as login.php. When we will save as login.php, see, you will find it. We have opened the login.php, and login.php is here also. So when you will refresh here, you will find the registration form to be there in the login part. You know, make sure that when you write okay, wait, I'm showing. So in here I am writing here login form. You can write anything, see. And one thing, if you write login.php, then nothing will come. It will become blank, okay, because it will go to the, because they cannot find login.php in there, okay, or it's not available. So that's why. So it has to be login. So then comes here, see, in my login page, I don't want name, I don't want phone number, and I don't want password. Those who require phone number and not email ID, then you can put phone number instead of email ID. So in my case, I want email ID to be primary, not a phone number. So I am writing giving here email. Those who want phone number to be the primary, you can give the phone number. Okay, so it looks like this now. Some people must be asking, what about username? So we don't use username so much, because then again there is a different module has to be put in here. Okay, on demand we can put here, should be login. Okay, so you see it looks like this. If you want to have some icons over here, you can have that too. Just in the class you write like MDI check. Okay, so see, the icon becomes tick mark like so. So let's make it now more good way. Right here H2 H3 login. H4. The more smaller you take, like H1 to H4 by 6, the more smaller you take, the more the more bigger numbers you will take, that more smaller it will become. So let us okay. So well, this is how it looks now. if there is no other IDs are there, so you just same the same ID can be used. Otherwise you can give login form, and here also login form. Remember, this valid submit is for client side validation. Okay, so if suppose you just like, suppose you just click here, it will ask you to fill the, and if you just fill whatever, it will still ask you to fill the right thing, like add the rate and all these things. Okay, let's go for the, you can design however you want. So now here this part has been done. Now in the post we have to post, right? So here we have already one login thing. Just show you. So in here it's taking email and password, and it's asking for check CSRF. Okay, so in this case what you have to do, we need one more hidden one more input. Okay, and we will make sure this is hidden, and type name will be CSRF. Value, here we will put value. We will not be putting any labels or something. We will be putting people session token. Okay, I don't have time to tell you about the CSRF, what is the meaning of CSRF or something, but then you can just Google it for that. Later on I will give you a brief talk about or explanation about what is CSRF and everything. So okay, you see this this one thing is coming, box kind of thing is coming. Okay, so that is coming because it's taking the this hidden also. So in here what you have to do is you put one class and write default, and default means it will not be taking the this one. So let's see. Yes, okay, so now the CSRF token is there. Okay, so in here we will just give login. Okay, we will give login p/login. Now p stands for this post.php, and then login is that case. Okay, so if this is capital letter, you make sure there is a capital login. If this is a small letter, make sure that is a small login. Okay, so next here it comes like is set post email and is set post password. Okay, so this one is matching with the name. Remember that this name value is very important. Okay, this name password name value is very important. Okay, so now here we are going to check. Okay, in our use data, if we just take it like this, so in our data you will find only this one is there: ID, name, email, phone number, password. Okay, so you can just add one more called status. Zero means inactive, and 1 means active. Okay, so it looks like this. So if you want to block any user, you can just make it 0. That's enough. So in here we are getting as like ID, name, email, phone number, and that's all. Okay, you all can put like RID as a reference ID and other things, or depends on your database and all that structure. We are just taking it in a normal way. We are removing those much, and then from users. So yes, our column name, table name is users. Then email like email and password like pass. So yeah, everything is same here properly. So after, see now here, result is equal to new database. Now in here, if we require, we can take it as like this, but actually you can take directly as DB here. Okay, and DB is equal to SQL. So this SQL is going to run here using this query. ID data 0 and ID means by doing this you will get the ID of the data, the first user. Next, if the count data is greater than 0, means if the data which we got from there is greater than 0, means more than 1, that means data is there. Okay, then roll is equal to, okay, so we will be removing this data also. I'll remove till here. If count data is equal to greater than 0, the session user is equal to data 0. Okay, and then if session username and okay, these things we will remove it. I'll be giving the updated files to you all. Okay, so here comes successful login. Then we are making a session over here of the data of the users. Then we will be checking what is the reference of this one, accept the reference and everything. Like this, you don't have to do anything. Then base URL home.php. If you don't have home.php, you can do something else. Like you can write your home.php or something like that. Okay, I'll just make one. Okay, and I'm giving you a home. Also, I'm going to remove this com and writing in the big letter. Okay, so that this is our home.php. And see, without login, if we write here home, we are not inside the home. We write home.php without login, it doesn't open. Okay, so here comes. Okay, so now comes like here set time, find location, redirection. Okay, find everything is okay. Okay, so basically everything seems to be fine here. So now let's log in. My email ID is Texul and this one to login. It's giving us an error. To find out which error is this, just go to the inspect console and you find the errors whatever is showing here. So this is a good point of it. Parse error, syntax error. Okay, else expecting end the file in application PHP on line number 272. So 272 line number, we'll go and check 272. So here this else seems to be like coming from nowhere. Let me check. Maybe this is the problem. Okay, so here taking it and it's going here. That means this part should not be there. Okay. This will redirect to the home, and here redirection is home.php. Okay. So I refresh now again. That's it. Now login. So it's showing successful login. See, successful login is there, but it's not going to the home.php. Okay, unless if we do this. So what is the issue here? Nothing, no issue is there. Just you need to have a one span or something, or div or something, and named it as results. Okay, so what will happen is all the details will go to this thing. So now refresh again. Okay, login, successful login. Let me just check. So result or results. Yeah, it's a result, not results. It goes to the home.php. But you see, home.php is not working. The session is there. Let's check. To check the sessions are there now. Just write here like this: print or sessions user. If you want to give a equal tree and all that, you can get. So the format will be nice. go login back. Become undefined index user. Login means it's there's some problem in the code, like it's not registration, but not logging properly. Means not session, is not users, may not put up. Whatever I speak. Okay, so if we see the data, we are not getting the data. See, the array is incomplete. Why? Because one of the main reason is this, that the password which I'm putting is wrong. Okay, so let me see. 5, 6, 7. See that what data is coming. Oh, what is the password? Look like if I put go, yeah, still showing this thing. Define variable here. Okay. Because there is no one. Let's try now. Yeah. So here, this is what my password is showing. Okay. 81DC something. And check. It's 82. So what I will do is just I will change my password here, so that I don't have any problem for that later on. Okay, now I refresh, and now you see 1 2 3 4. Okay, and login. It is showing successful login. Going to home. You see everything is working fine. I'll just make it in a more proper way. Let us see. I just give here the a tag and making it log out. The logout seems to be like this. Okay, so if I click here, it will go back to logout. So whatever the index or the default page will be coming this. So if I go login, come here. See, this one is coming like that. So we'll just remove this one also. No, see, suppose it's wrong, it will tell you that it's invalid login. Just try again. See, even here also. Okay, but if it is right, and it go, see, it says login and it goes to the students were asking me about the database connections and all that. So now I am going to show you how to connect the database, because by default we are doing with the SQLite. So if you have a local host phpMyAdmin like that, so opening, suppose you have something like this, then how you're going to do it. Okay, so before that I'm just giving an example of something like, okay, let me check. Okay, So in the test database there is nothing is there. Okay, so we will be just making the users like the simple for test purpose, as we have our own like that. Name, email, phone, and the password, and one more, status. Just keep it about here. Okay. Make sure this is worker. Anyway, you must be having your database predefined, but if you don't, then you make sure that phone number should be a worker. Password also worker. You can give the password as text if you are using encryption or not. So here I am using encryption, so I'll be using text format. Or you can use varchar, but make sure you give the length more than 50 or 32. I'm just going to give 50 normally. I'm going to give 25. Though the validation is there, so I better give 2. 15, let's say. Email ID I'll give 30. Name I'll give 80. Email also I'll give 50 and all. Okay, I think it's enough. And here as defined, so one left. Done. So in here this will be unique. From the circle, all these things. Save. So our users table got done. Now what we have to do is we need to connect, because it's connected to the SQLite, so we need to connect this one. So how we will connect it? You see the database name is test and the table name is users. So we just go here. See, this is your framework looks like. So go to LE. Inside the LE folder you'll find config. In config here you'll get SQLite, localhost, admin, all these things will be there. So make sure when you're using MySQL, because this is MySQL, okay, so you write here MySQL, then we'll just keep the localhost as localhost. Here if there is a SQLite, then please mention the SQLite file path. So here this is the file path of the database, but because our database name for MySQL is different, like database name is test, so we will make sure that it's test. My database user is root MySQL and the password is empty. Okay, so when you do this way, refresh, you will find this error. Okay, you'll find like test.pages does not exist. So in this thing, what you have to do is you make sure this you have to make the pages table also. Okay, like in last time we had. So in how you will do the test pages one, you just need to have an actual underscore page, new underscore page, and logged it. That's all. So here also we will make a new table at the test actual underscore page new underscore page and log date. Okay, in log date we'll be just giving a timestamp, and in this one we'll just give 25. Actual page will just give 30, and nothing will be null, but this will be indexed. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Now save. Oh sorry, I have mentioned the page, so the name will be pages. So this is how it looks like, pages. Now what we will do is we'll refresh here. After we made it, we refresh it, and you find everything is normal here, nothing is there, no problem. But see one thing, when I click on this one, it will go login, and when I click here, it will go register. Okay, now try to put this one. Password 1234. Submit. Successfully data added. Now 1234. Login. Successful login. We reach to home. And logout also works wonderfully. And see the data here. And the users. We are having the data here. Now you must be thinking that what is why we are giving pages. So because pages is a part of LE framework, it tells it if you want to use, like suppose you don't want home.php to come. Suppose when we log in, it goes to the home.php. You see this? Suppose you don't want this thing to happen. You don't want this home.php to come. Instead of this, you want it to come as home. So what you just have to go and insert one, something like this. Actual page is home.php, but you want it to write as home. Make sure there is no space there, or plus, or these signs should not be there. Okay. Now when we go for go, see the pages is having this one, home.php as home. Okay, I'll just log out, login 1234, password, login. You see here, you'll find home here like this. So this is called URL rewriting. So for URL rewriting, you require that thing. I hope everyone understand this thing. So thank you so much. If you have any problem or difficulty, please do let me know. The source code of this whole thing, which is an updated version, you will get in your your class groups and all that. So thank you for watching this.